Hello, everyone, and welcome back to ETKIM channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Emily.
Hi, Emily. It's me, Mark. I am so happy to be here today. How are you?
I'm doing great, Mark. I'm happy to be here too. Before we start our topic, we have a small request. Please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. And if you can, share it with a friend. It helps our channel so much.
It really does. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, Mark, are you ready for today's topic?
I am ready. It's a very good topic.
Exactly. Today we are going to talk about how positive thinking changes our daily life. Okay, Mark, let's start with a simple question. What is positive thinking?
That's a great question, Emily. Positive thinking means looking at the good side of things.
Great. I think so too.
Like when it's raining, some people say, "Oh, no, it's raining." But positive thinkers say, "Great, the plants need water."
That's a perfect example. The same situation, but two different ways of thinking about it.
So, positive thinking is about choosing our thoughts. We can decide how to think about things.
Yes, we have power over our thoughts. We are not victims of our thoughts.
That's so important to remember. But Emily, why is positive thinking so important?
Positive thinking changes everything. It changes how we feel, how we act, and what happens to us.
Can you give me an example?
Of course. Imagine you have a job interview tomorrow. What thoughts come to your mind?
Well, some people might think, "Oh, I'm going to fail," or "they won't like me."
Exactly. Those are negative thoughts. How do you think that person will feel?
Probably nervous, scared, and stressed.
Right. And when we feel scared, we don't perform well. We make more mistakes.
I see. So negative thoughts create negative feelings, and negative feelings create negative results.
Exactly. It's like a circle. Negative thoughts lead to negative feelings, which lead to negative actions, which lead to negative results.
But what about positive thoughts? How did they work?
The same person could think, this is a great opportunity, or I'm going to do my best.
And then they would feel more confident and relaxed.
Yes, and when we feel confident, we speak better, we smile more, and we show our best self.
So positive thoughts create positive feelings, which create positive actions, which create positive results.
You got it. It's the same circle, but going in a good direction.
This is amazing. So our thoughts really control our life.
They do. Our thoughts are very powerful. They're like seeds that we plant in our mind.
Seeds, that's an interesting way to think about it.
Yes, if you plant negative seeds, you get negative results. If you plant positive seeds, you get positive results.
So we need to be careful about what we think. We need to choose good thoughts.
Exactly. Let's talk about some examples of negative and positive thoughts.
Great idea. What are some common negative thoughts people have?
People often think, I'm not good enough, or I always make mistakes.
Or nothing good happens to me. Or life is so hard.
Yes, those are very common. And how do these thoughts make people feel?
Sad, angry, hopeless, and tired.
Right. And when we feel this way, what do we do?
We don't try hard. We give up easily. We don't take risks.
Exactly. So negative thinking creates a negative life. Now, let's talk about positive thoughts.
Okay, what are some examples of positive thoughts?
People can think, I'm learning and growing every day, or I can handle any challenge.
Or good things are coming to me, or every day is a new opportunity.
Perfect examples. And how do these thoughts make people feel?
Happy, hopeful, confident, and energetic.
Yes. And when we feel this way, what do?
We try harder. We don't give up. We take on new challenges.
Exactly. So positive thinking creates a positive life.
This makes so much sense. But Emily, is it always easy to think positively?
That's a great question. No, it's not always easy. Sometimes life is difficult.
Yes, sometimes bad things happen. We lose a job, we get sick, or we have problems with friends.
True. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect.
So what does it mean then?
It means choosing to focus on solutions instead of problems. It means looking for lessons and opportunities.
Can you give me an example?
Sure, if someone loses their job, they could think, "This is terrible. I'm a failure."
That would be negative thinking.
Right. Or they could think, "This is a chance to find something better. Maybe this job wasn't right for me."
That's much more positive and helpful.
Exactly. Both thoughts acknowledge that losing a job is difficult, but one helps you move forward and one keeps you stuck.
I see. So positive thinking is about choosing the most helpful way to think about a situation.
Perfect. You understand it completely.
Now I'm curious, how can people develop positive thinking? Is it something we can learn?
Absolutely. Positive thinking is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
That's encouraging. What are some ways to practice positive thinking?
First, pay attention to your thoughts. Notice when you're thinking negatively.
Like being aware of what's going on in your mind.
Yes, many people don't realize how negative their thoughts are. Awareness is the first step.
Okay, and then what?
Then you can change the negative thought to a positive one. It's like changing the channel on TV.
I like that analogy. Instead of watching the sad movie, you switch to a happy one.
Exactly. If you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," you can change it to, "I'm learning how to do this."
That's a small change, but it makes a big difference.
It does. Another way to practice is gratitude. Think about things you're thankful for every day.
Gratitude is very powerful. It helps us focus on the good things in our life.
Yes, even on difficult days, we can find something to be grateful for.
Like having food to eat, a place to sleep, or friends who care about us.
Perfect examples. Gratitude changes our perspective immediately.
What other ways can people practice positive thinking?
Surrounding yourself with positive people is very important.
That makes sense. If your friends are always complaining, it's hard to stay positive.
Right. Negative people can bring us down. Positive people lift us up.
So choose your friends carefully.
Yes. And also be careful about what you read, watch, and listen to.
You mean like news and social media?
Exactly. Too much negative news can make us feel hopeless and scared.
I never thought about that. The media we consume affects our thinking.
It does. Try to balance negative news with positive, inspiring content.
That's great advice. What about positive affirmations? Do they work?
Yes, they can be very helpful. Affirmations are positive statements we say to ourselves.
Like what?
Like, "I am strong," "I am capable," or "I attract good things into my life."
Do we just repeat these sentences?
Yes, especially in the morning or before bed. It helps program your mind for positivity.
I want to try that. It sounds simple, but powerful.
It is. Another technique is visualization. Imagine good things happening to you.
Like imagining success before it happens.
Exactly. Athletes do this all the time. They visualize winning before the competition.
And it helps them perform better?
Studies show that visualization can improve performance significantly.
Amazing. So our imagination can really create our reality.
In many ways, yes. When we clearly imagine what we want, we're more likely to achieve it.
This is fascinating. Let's talk about how positive thinking affects different areas of life.
Great idea. Let's start with relationships. How does positive thinking help with friends and family?
Well, positive people are more fun to be around. They make others feel good.
True. And when we think positively about others, we see their good qualities.
Instead of focusing on their flaws or mistakes.
Right. This makes our relationship stronger and happier.
What about work and career?
Positive thinkers are more likely to see opportunities and take risks.
They probably handle stress better too.
Yes, and they're better at solving problems because they look for solutions.
Employers love positive employees because they create a good atmosphere.
Exactly. Positive thinking can really help your career.
What about health? Can positive thinking affect our physical health?
Absolutely. Studies show that positive people live longer and get sick less often.
Really? How is that possible?
Stress from negative thinking weakens our immune system. Positive thinking reduces stress.
So being positive actually makes our body stronger.
Yes, happy people have lower blood pressure and better heart health.
That's incredible. Our mind really does affect our body.
It does. The mind-body connection is very strong.
What about learning and education?
Positive thinking makes learning much easier and more enjoyable.
How so?
When we believe we can learn something, we try harder and don't give up easily.
And when we enjoy learning, we remember more.
Exactly. Positive emotions help memory and creativity.
So students with positive attitudes do better in school.
Research shows this is true. Positive thinking is like a learning superpower.
I wish I knew about this when I was in school.
It's never too late to start. We can always change our mindset.
That's encouraging. Now, let's talk about some challenges. What stops people from thinking positively?
Good question. One big challenge is habit. We're used to thinking negatively.
Like it's automatic. We don't even realize we're doing it.
Right. Negative thinking can become our default mode.
What else makes it difficult?
Sometimes people think positive thinking means being unrealistic or fake.
Like pretending problems don't exist.
Exactly. But real positive thinking acknowledges problems while focusing on solutions.
So it's not about denial, it's about choosing a helpful perspective.
Perfect. Another challenge is that negative news and negative people are everywhere.
It's like swimming against the current.
That's a great analogy. It takes effort to stay positive in a negative world.
But it's worth the effort because of all the benefits we've discussed.
Absolutely. The benefits are huge.
Emily, can you share some practical tips for someone who wants to start thinking more positively today?
Of course. First, start small. Choose one negative thought and change it to a positive one.
Just one thought.
Yes, don't try to change everything at once. Small steps are more sustainable.
That makes sense. What's the second tip?
Write down 3 things you're grateful for every morning.
This focuses your mind on the good things right from the start of the day.
Exactly. Third, smile more often, even when you don't feel like it.
Does fake smiling work?
Research shows that the physical act of smiling can actually make you feel happier.
Our body language affects our emotions.
It does. Try it right now. Smile and see how you feel.
You know what? I do feel a little bit better.
See? It works. Fourth, spend time with positive people.
Their positivity will rub off on you.
Right. And finally, limit negative media consumption.
Choose what goes into your mind carefully.
Yes, your mind is like a garden. Plant positive seeds and remove negative weeds.
I love that metaphor. These tips are very practical and doable.
They are. Anyone can start using them today.
Emily, can you share some practical tips for someone who wants to start thinking more positively today?
Of course. First, start small. Choose one negative thought and change it to a positive one.
Just one thought?
Yes, don't try to change everything at once. Small steps are more sustainable.
That makes sense. What's the second tip?
Write down 3 things you're grateful for every morning.
This focuses your mind on the good things right from the start of the day.
Exactly. Third, smile more often, even when you don't feel like it.
Does fake smiling work?
Research shows that the physical act of smiling can actually make you feel happier.
Our body language affects our emotions.
It does. Try it right now. Smile and see how you feel.
You know what? I do feel a little bit better.
See, it works. Fourth, spend time with positive people.
Their positivity will rub off on you.
Right. And finally, limit negative media consumption.
Choose what goes into your mind carefully.
Yes, your mind is like a garden. Plant positive seeds and remove negative weeds.
I love that metaphor. These tips are very practical and doable.
They are. Anyone can start using them today.
Emily, this has been such an enlightening conversation. I feel more positive already.
That's wonderful. And that shows how quickly our mindset can change.
Just talking about positive thinking has made me feel better.
That's the power of positive thinking. It's contagious in the best way.
Before we finish, let's do a quick summary for our listeners.
Great idea. We learned that positive thinking is choosing to focus on the good aspects of any situation.
We discovered that our thoughts create our feelings, which create our actions, which create our results.
We talked about practical ways to develop positive thinking, like gratitude, affirmations, and visualization.
We explored how positive thinking improves relationships, career, health, and learning.
And we discussed common challenges and how to overcome them.
The key message is that we have the power to choose our thoughts.
And when we choose positive thoughts, we create a more positive life.
It's not about ignoring problems, it's about focusing on solutions and opportunities.
Positive thinking is a skill that anyone can develop with practice.
And the benefits are enormous: better health, relationships, career, and overall happiness.
So why not start today? Choose one negative thought and change it to a positive one.
Your future self will thank you for it.
This has been such a wonderful conversation, Mark. Thank you for exploring this topic with me.
Thank you too, Emily. I feel inspired to practice more positive thinking in my daily life.
And I'm sure our listeners do too. Remember, every thought is a choice. Choose wisely.
Well, our time is almost up for today.
Yes, it is. But before we go, we want to say a big thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you, everyone. We hope this episode has inspired you to think more positively.
Don't forget to subscribe to ETKIM channel so you don't miss our next episode.
And please share this channel with your friends. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up.
And we have a question for you. What is one positive thought you will choose today?
Please leave a comment below and share your positive thought with us.
We would love to read your positive messages.
It will inspire other listeners to think positively too.
Great idea, Mark. Okay, that's all for today. Until next time, choose positive thoughts and create a positive life.
Goodbye, everyone. Think positive and stay amazing.
Bye. See you next time.